singing the name Torreira. He was the man today.
I did the AFTV Tactical Insight show we did after Bournemouth. I said I do not want to see our DM in the 6-yard box ever in a game, didn't I? Except when it's 0-0 with 10 minutes to go and we're chasing the game with 0-0 and Aubameyang's about to put one across into that penalty box. So Torreira today obviously won us the game. I think looking at that match today, and to be honest with you, it wasn't a great match, Robbie. I think we set up obviously to counter. I think Emery looked at their shape. They played like a 3-5-1-1 and they're 4-5-1 for most of the game. So they're a very compact, hard-working, hard-tackling, hard-fouling team today, I have to say. And I think
they parked the bus basically.
They parked the bus basically. This was not a game. I love Emery and I love his tactics, but I think he got the tactics wrong today, playing three midfielders who are like defensive style midfielders. I think it was a game where you needed, if you're going to play a 3-5-2, you needed sort of like somebody between the lines. We had no one, a connector. If you look at all the top sides, we play formations like they have a connector between the midfield and the front two. So
that's where the Ozil would have come in if he'd have been fit, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, we're losing players that are dropping like flies at the moment, and obviously people picking up suspensions.
Yeah, because now, following today, Mustafi, well, he went off injured, but he'll be out next week anyway with a suspension. And Socrates, I think that's going to be a huge miss against Southampton because he was excellent today.
The back three have all gone in a week, haven't they? Holding went out for 6 to 9 months, and now Socrates and Mustafi are suspended, as you say, and one's looking at injuries. So we've lost all that back three in a week. So it might be a case of going back to the back four for the next match next week. But this is coming to a very important time of the season now. He's got to rotate the squad. Basically, we're playing so many games, people are going to be picking up injuries, and he's going to have to freshen up. Huddersfield made 3 changes today. They left out their World Cup winning left back, wing back. He didn't play in the World Cup. He's got a World Cup winners medal. They didn't play him today. They rested 3. So we obviously went with a similar sort of lineup to what we played in the week. He hasn't really, I think, rotated much, and I think he's going to really have to start rotating. I think the way we started in the first half, we do not move the ball quick enough at the start, and I think I have to say that the fans today were not up for this match as much as the players weren't up for the match, in much the same way as they were last week against Tottenham. I think when you rock up against these lesser teams, they are such hard-working, hard-tackling, compact sides. They have to be broken down. If you're not on your game, moving the ball quickly from the first minute, if you're not making runs, if forwards are not showing, which they weren't today, you're not going to break them down, and you can just keep moving it sideways. They just get back into shape. We weren't moving it quick enough to pull them out of shape. And we missed 2 great chances in the first half. We have to say Lacazette and Aubameyang both had presentable chances in the first half. And then right at the end of the first half, Robbie, Pritchard had a great chance to take the lead. Now in the second half, they were literally camping for the draw. I have to compliment the referee for playing the first half injury time at the end of the second half, because basically how he could get 2 minutes at the end of the first half and 7 at the end of the second half is beyond me. I think today you have to say that this is the 3rd game in 6 days, Robbie, and the players are starting to look tired and jaded. They're not moving the ball so well. They did really well. We rely heavily on our wing-backs. Our wing-backs were sort of like not getting the space out wide, and that's why he switched it at half-time. He went 4-3-3 second half. He took off Lacazette. He brought on Mkhitaryan and Iwobi. Iwobi's touch today, I have to say, was really poor.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. Today, and I have to say, Guendouzi was not finding space to. I sometimes criticise Guendouzi for the way he moves out of position to receive the ball in a 2, but he was like the 3rd man today. And in the end, it was Lucas Torreira, if anything, who was driving forward more in that second half. Guendouzi was struggling to find space. Huddersfield, were very difficult breakdown. They worked so hard at the ball. I think 3 games in 6 days have started to toll, and I think the manager's going to have to start rotating Robbie next week. But I think today, with the back 3 now going out, he's going to have to maybe think about going back to a back 4. Lacazette and Aubameyang weren't great today, I have to say, but in the end, I think Lucas Torreira is the future captain of this club, and once again, everything he does at the moment for the club, he's literally sort of like pulling us over the line in games defensively, the way he controls the midfield, and he's popping up with crucial moments in attack. And today, that bicycle kick, he could have headed it, I thought, but he went for the bicycle kick, and it was a South American goal to win a typical English scrappy game.